everyone, welcome back to another video. I always get people asking me how I achieve my natural hairstyles, particularly my Flexirod set. So if you want to know how I achieve these beautiful curls, these beautiful bouncy curls, y'all can tell that I'm feeling myself. So if you want to see how I got these curls, just keep watching. I'm starting off with very dry hair. This hair is in dire need of moisture. It's feeling like straw. I really hate it actually. But anyway, we're gonna start off with this dried old twist out simply because it's stretched hair. I like to do my styles on stretched hair simply because it gives it a little bit more hang time, and I find that it's actually easier to manipulate your hair when it's stretched than when it's all matted and freshly washed. So even though freshly washed hair is usually detangled, I find that because of the shrinkage, it's usually a little bit more harder to manipulate your hair and to sort of get it into the styles that you want. So that's just my preference. There are times when I do style my hair on wet hair, it just depends, but for Flexirod sets I particularly like the hang time, so I try to do it on stretched hair. So I'm going to take off this this hairband, and as you can see it's really old, it's really dry. So what I'm going to do, the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to use my DIY homemade hair conditioning spray, and I'm just going to spray my hair with it. Okay, I'm going to give that a few seconds just to soak in a bit, and I'm just going to give my hair a little bit of a massage. You know, massaging actually stimulates blood flow through your scalp, so I like to do that every time I style my hair. So now that I've done that, the second thing you need to do is decide where you want to have your parting. So I like to have side parts, and I usually use the arch of my eyebrow to guide where I want my parts to go. And then once I've decided and I'm happy with that part, then I like to section my hair off. But before I section off my hair, I'm going to be using the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. So I love this conditioner. It's almost finished actually. I need to stock up on more, but I'm just gonna coat my hair with the leave-in conditioner to start off as my base, and I'm gonna rub it throughout my entire hair. Try not to lose that part that I just created. Okay, and after you've done that, you're going to section off your hair. So I've brought two scrunchies that I'm going to use to just section off my hair. I'm going to section it off into 3 parts. I like to start with the sides. Okay, so then you'll be left with this section here. So the section is sprayed, it's a little bit more moisturized. You put in your leave-in conditioner. I think I'm going to use a little bit more because my hair is really dry. My goodness, it's terrible. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Much better. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're just going to use your fingers. You can use a comb if you want. I just prefer to use my fingers. And I'm going to use about this size section to work with. Okay, so the next step is that I'm going to use another leave-in conditioner, which is the the Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture. And I'm going to follow that up with oh, I absolutely love this Camille Rose Naturals Almond Dry Twisting Butter. This stuff is the truth. You know, for if you want your fluffy hairstyles, this is actually the best thing to use. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to start off with the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Followed by the Camille Rose Natural Butter. Okay, so once I've done that, then I'm going to start using my Flexirod Set, and I'm using these medium-sized Flexirods. Okay, so I like to start from the base and twist all the way around. You want to make sure that you leave a little bit of the Flexirod at the tip. You twist all the way around, and when you get to the end, you just add a little bit more butter, and then you just fold it like that. And then you fold it, just make sure it's nice and taut, and you fold it there. And that's your first one done. Moving on to the second set. I like to finger detangle. I mean, these styles actually come out better if they're actually properly detangled, but I try not to put too much manipulation, to subject my hair to too much manipulation. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay. All right. Once again, make sure you leave a decent amount sized of the Flexirod on top. Make sure it's nice and taut, and you just wrap it around the Flexirod in a spiral fashion. When you get to the end, you add a little bit of butter. Make sure it's nice and taut there, and you are done. Okay guys, so I'm back. I let this marinate for about 5 to 6 hours, and I'm back for the takedown. I was a little bit overwhelmed because I haven't done the style for a while, so I kind of forgot how long it took, and it took me a good hour. So if you're planning to do this Flexirod set, get comfy because it's going to take you a while. So for the takedown, the takedown is actually quite simple. You're just going to unravel it, and I'll show you just now. But what I have in the side here is just heated grapeseed oil, which I'm going to rub through my hair once the takedown is just before I unravel, or rather separate. Okay, so let's get started with the takedown. Let's see how beautiful these curls turn out. Oh, so far so good. Very excited. I haven't done this in such a long time. I forgot how much it gives you such a good stretch. Look at that. Right? Look at that. So when you're taking these down, you do not want to, can you see what I'm doing? So you just remember you folded the top parts. So you're just going to straighten them out, and then you're just going to wrap them around in the opposite direction that you installed it. Like that. And you're not going to do anything with the curls. You're just going to literally just take down all of the flexirods. So I'm just going to fast forward through all of that. Okay, so there you go. The curls came out pretty well. Look at that. Oh wow, so pretty. Okay, so remember I said I'm going to have some grapeseed oil on the side. So I'm just going to put some grapeseed oil on my hair just to give it a little bit of lubrication before I lightly separate. And you can separate as much as you want for the amount of volume that you want to achieve. Just remember that the more you separate, the more you're likely to get frizz. So can you see what I'm doing? I'm basically just going through with my fingers, and the oil makes it so much easier to do that, just to see where it naturally wants to separate. And that's it. I'm not forcing it apart, because the more you force it apart, the more you're going to get frizz. So just keep that in mind. Okay, just going to turn around so that you can see the back. Like this. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.